Hello everyone, I'm Mark Farinella of the Sun Chronicle, and it's time to take a fond look back at the recently ended basketball season with the introduction of our boys all-star team. 5 of our local boys teams entered the MIAA tournament this year, but it was only fitting that the first 2 to qualify went the deepest. Mansfield and Bishop Feion reached the semifinals of their respective divisions, and those 2 talented teams produced 8 of the 14 all-stars you'll be meeting over the next few minutes. We've been picking all-star teams since the merger of the Attleboro Sun and North Attleboro Chronicle in 1971. 7 years later, we started the tradition of gathering the all-stars in one place, wearing their uniforms for one last time for a commemorative photograph. This is the first one, with Seekonk High coach Don Carey and 3 of his Warriors wearing their home whites for the photo shoot that took place in their home gymnasium. For several years now, we've invited the All-Stars to our photo studio in Attleboro as a matter of convenience and to ensure better photographs as well. Don't worry about that ladder that Mark Stockwell is moving. It didn't show up in the finished product, and it didn't fall on anyone.
And 2 more. Last one. Come 3. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Here's the finished product for the group of 7 athletes we call the second team, although that's certainly not a knock on their abilities. There's 1 repeat selection among this talented group, Norton's James Loring, and 4 of them are underclassmen. King Philip's Jimmy Lehman and Attleboro's E.J. Santarpio are the seniors. Santarpio, who unleashed a momentum-building 3-pointer almost from half court in Attleboro's upset win over Mansfield, is a first-timer on the Dream Team, and he said it took hard work to get there.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. I've seen all the guys on it over the years. Kind of aspired to make it myself. Kind of glad I got to. It's cool. I mean, it's an honor.
I asked TJ if there was any special significance to having the opportunity to put his Attleboro uniform on one last time.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. I honestly thought the last time was going to be against Weymouth in that playoff game, and it was sad, but I'm glad I got to do it again with all. I'm friends with a lot of these guys. I know them, played ball with them, for a long time, and it's nice. It's a good tradition.
If you're going to embrace this year's first team, you'd better like the color green. There are 4 Mansfield Hornets and 2 Bishop Feion Shamrocks among the first 7, but there's also a young man in blue standing among them, Attleboro High's Tim Walsh, the latest addition to the area's 1,000-point club, and the only All-Star this year, boy or girl, to have been a 3-time selection. You'll probably notice that we didn't pick players from all of the schools we cover. That's often the case. Our philosophy is to pick the best players in the area, and we do a lot of research, including personal observation and consultation with coaches, to make sure that we do. We also keep the number at 14, with 6 forwards, 4 guards, and 4 other worthy selections, to ensure the quality of the All-Star team. When you're asked to pose for this picture, you know you've really earned it.
Good. Look right this way. Don't look at him. He's ugly. Look at me. That's it. Good. A couple more. That's it. Good cheek. All right.
Here's the first team. The senior leaders are Mansfield's Rocky DeAndrade and Kyle Wisniewski, and Attleboro's Tim Walsh, and there are 3 juniors and 1 sophomore who'll be looking to return next year. In all, there are 8 underclassmen and 5 repeat selections among our 14 All-Stars. One of those returning All-Stars is Bishop Feion Jr. Frank Oftring, a young man whose family is steeped in basketball tradition. His father and grandfather both played college ball, and now he's forging his own legacy as a standout player with a promising future.
Yeah, like you said, it's my second time, and both times it's been an extreme honor, and I'm really very grateful to be a part of the tradition, like you said. And I'm with some great players, so it's just really great to be part of it.
Frank said that one of the joys of playing locally is that many of his competitors during the season also become teammates and friends in the AAU season.
Yeah, we're definitely friends off the court, and even we play together during AAU, so we're definitely friends on the court too, but everyone's really competitive, and got to keep that competitive edge.
Last but certainly not least are our coaches of the year, and they're a couple of veterans. We selected Bishop Feion's Matt Freeman on the left and Mansfield High's Mike Vaughn on the right, 2 graduates of their high schools that have come back to lead their former teams to glory. Freeman, now in his 13th season at Feion, is on the school's 1,000-point banner. He's a 3-time Coach of the Year selection that led the Shamrocks to a co-championship of the Eastern Athletic Conference with Martha's Vineyard and a 21-2 record, reaching the semifinal round of the South Sectional Tournament in their first season in Division II. Vaughn, a former Hornet point guard now in his 10th season as head coach, earned his 4th postseason honor since 2010 by leading his team to the Hockomock League's Kelly Rex Division Championship with a 15-1 record and to the Division I South semifinal against Catholic Memorial, a triple overtime classic, all without the season-long presence of 2013 All-Star Brendan Hill and sharpshooter Mike Hirschman because of football injuries. The Hornets finished with a 22-3 record. And that's it for the basketball season. My most sincere thanks go to the 28 athletes and 4 coaches who participated in these behind-the-scenes looks at our All-Star photo shoots, and to all of you for watching. Have a great summer and fall, and I'll see you back on the hard court in December.